Hello, hello. This is Adrian, Capricorn Tigress of Astrology A Look Inside. And my voice is a little weak today, and my eye is a little jumpy, so I didn't want to go and make the videos at the computer. It kind of affects my eye. So I thought I would do them here at the table. I've got my computer though. I do have my new computer, and I'm really excited about that. So that's a wonderful thing. So I tell you what, let's do this. I'm going to start with Aries again. I am. Only because, well, it's their season, so why not? Let's do that. What I'm going to do is, there's a couple of cards already, but you know what? I just realized I didn't cut it. So, and also I want to burn a little sage here. Give me a second, you guys. We've got a couple of crystals over here today as well. It just seems a little darker. It might just be me. But, after that not the full moon, but just the moon in Cancer yesterday and early today, I think there's just been a lot of high emotions. And, I'm not me per se, but, people I know that, the emotions have been high. So if you've experienced that where, just either something's irritating you or you feel like, you know what, I'm going to use my Miss Cleo. I love my Miss Cleo. I mean, I love this too. I can always use that to clarify something if I get to that point, but I like Miss Cleo. Just easy to handle and very easy to manage. So, give me a second here, you guys. So we're going to do that. All right. Okay. And it's going to be full moon. It is the full moon in Libra, and it is a pink full moon in Libra, which is interesting. So I wonder if it's gonna, normally I'm assuming it would usher in flowers and, spring. But it's so different this year. It's just not quite the same, with everything that's been going on. It's just not. I just think, it's just going to be a completely different world, probably from here on out, which, that's been prophesized. So, a part of me is shocked, but a part of me isn't, if you know what I mean. So yeah, Divine Spirit, what would you like to tell the sign of Aries for this full moon in Libra? After all, Libra is opposed to full Aries, and the sun in Aries will be opposing that full moon in Libra on the sun. It'll be they're opposing at 18 degrees, almost 19 degrees. I think it's 1842. It might be earlier in the day for some than others, but yeah, it's happening, okay? So just be aware of that it is going down, and that, anything is possible because of what is occurring. So it is amazing. It's funny. Sometimes I think about it and I'm like, well, yeah, I knew it might happen, but it's a completely different experience when it actually happens, right? So let's see what the cards have to tell you. Maybe, I have just noticed that one of the things I am seeing that is occurring is that people are beginning to live more in their hearts. They just are. They just are. It's hard to, now, conversely, there are some more aggressive people who are just out to get whatever they can get, take what they can take, hurt who they can hurt. It's like, your fault for not looking out for number one, basically. And I'm not down with that. Ooh, but I understand that's how some people operate, and we're really seeing that the personalities, people's personalities, really showing, coming out now. So we're going to see if that's something that is actually part of what might affect you, right? Anything like that where you're dealing with just changes occurring in your life due to the actual changes that are occurring in life. So this actually was there on the bottom, but I feel kind of bad, and I'm glad in a way these came out, because whatever this story is, there's, believe me, Aries, there's hope at the end. You'll understand when I tell you. So let me go ahead and turn these around. And let's see here. Okay. So the card that represents you, Aries, is the Two of Coins. The Two of Coins. And the funny thing about the Two of Coins is it's sitting there. It's almost like he's waiting for a message from the divine. I'm waiting for that communication. I'm waiting for that word. Give me the word. And, it was crossed by the Nine of Swords. You've been through something, Aries. Let me read this Nine of Swords to you so you get a vibe for what the Nine of Swords is. But, it's not the Ten of Swords, but it's the Nine of Swords. So it is a card of many meanings. Dependent on the surrounding cards, it can represent miscarriage, desperation, broken promises, and deep mental depression. Dreams, nightmares, difficulties, sleeping may be present. A very stressful time is indicated. So whatever that Two of Coins communication was crossed by stress. Two of Coins is written communication, legal notices, credit approvals, invitation, but frustration from that. So maybe you're waiting on something. I know some people might be waiting on that stimulus now. I heard that ain't going to come for about another year. Also, I know some people are still waiting on taxes and things like that. So maybe that's what's going on. I'm not sure. The moon is topping you, though. So I sense that there may be some form of deception. Sometimes it can be self-deception. But it's just overall, just like, it's not what it seems, whatever it is. Maybe whatever this written communication is. I mean, that might be upsetting if it's not what you were promised or what it seems. The next card is a King of Swords. This is on the bottom of you. There, the King of Swords. And, I'm going to read the King of Swords to you so you can understand what's going on. This could explain some things why you might be waiting for a message. I mean, it's like something that may have occurred recently, right, in your life. Some kind of decision, maybe. Some type of something you did or said or decided, maybe. It's decisive action that will occur quickly. Use any position of authority to act with justice. Do not let personal desire take the place of fairness. Now, if you've been arguing with, a king, or or if you are a King of Swords, just know this is part of what's going on here. There could be some miscommunication here. And here is you got the Three of Coins next, which is a card of self-employment. This is self-employment. Also, a new career avenue is often indicated. It's a great deal of time required, but little compensation. It may take some time to get what you want. There will be much need for work and skills to succeed. So you might be working hard. Maybe you're waiting for communication about, getting this job or something like that. And then you get it and it's like a pain. It's horrifying. I've had that happen before. The next card you got was the Page of Swords. And yeah, I think that is what it is, because this is the surveillance card. It's like you're watching. Either you're watching or someone's watching. It might be like you're watching and waiting to get this job or something like that, or maybe to get more work, or maybe people are watching you to see if they want to hire you, or it could be something like that. I mean, again, I'm seeing, almost like industry again. Here we got the Seven of Swords. And literally, this is the card of industry. It's hard work, diligence, sometimes a visionary, but it's you have to put in a lot of work to make the gain, And in the end, the effort might not even pay off as well as you hope for. So don't take the easy way out, though. But it's not going to be easy. Just know that. It's not going to be easy. Don't try to make it easy, because it's not an easy time. You got the Empress next, and I already know this just means that, you're basically, you've got ideas, goals, dreams. You're pregnant with creative ideas. But I'm going to read the actual reading here, because, I want to make sure you guys get the actual readings on these. Doubting yourself. New beginnings, pregnancy, loss. At times you may doubt yourself or your circumstances. However, new and exciting times are approaching. A time of love and sensuality. Pregnancy may be indicated. So that is something that could come in your life. And I didn't realize it, but you got another king. This is the King of Staves. This is actually a very lucky king. It's let me give you the King of Staves meaning here, according to this. So as I always tell people, I'm an astrologer, not so much a tarot reader. I'm learning more, but I don't trust myself to, get all the words in. Yeah, because I want to make sure you get a good idea of what this King of Staves represents, okay? So this is a dominant male, a good heart, old-fashioned, often married, straightforward, a strong, honest person who is not afraid to lead. This person can listen and advise wisely. So I like that it came out, up right on top of the Empress. I like that. So maybe that'll be able, because if you're doubting yourself, if you have a partner that is strong and they trust in, help you to trust in your own abilities and your own decision. It's amazing. And this card, at least of the main reading, it ended at the Five of Swords. And this is a card that indicates that there might have been some fighting. You might have been at odds with someone, something for a while. But I need to let you know the fight is over. Put down your swords and walk away. It isn't, it's over. And I think this is something that a lot of people are probably dealing with right now. The reality, all the petty things that we all thought were so important, right? And we found out these things are not that important, because in the scheme of things, a lot of stuff that we thought was vital and important doesn't even matter. And so I wanted to say this because, when I saw the Five of Swords as the last card, I thought, that's not, giving me any hope, right? Yeah, that Five of Swords. I mean, yeah, the fight is over. You're walking away from it. But what happens after you walk away from it? Maybe you have to walk away from it, and you have not done it. But I'm telling you something. If you should put down your swords and walk away from whatever it is that was causing all the trouble, you get the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. And I love her. I always talk about her because she got her little gold and, Got a little cup. Always said got a little Patron in the cup, you know. She good. She's good. I mean, she's alone here, but she's got everything she needs. But then another card popped out right after. And it was the Ace of Cups. This is victory. Victory. It's like, look at that, emotions. All the water spilling over the cup. That's like emotion spilling over the cup. That's goodness spilling over the cup. That's probably even money spilling over the cup. Let me read off the Ace of Cups to you so you understand what that final card really means. Ace of Cups. Oh, what a good card. A loyal heart. Peace of mind. Physical good health and all wants and desires satisfied. A gift is coming to you. Something that you wanted. You may find a new relationship or friendship that will fulfill you. Things are looking very good. All right. So I will say this, Aries. The full moon is occurring in your 7th house. And, you know, if there is arguing, which I could see, because the full moon will be in your 7th house of open enemies, I would say after this reading to put down your swords. Don't even entertain that. It's a waste of energy. You're the Queen of Cups. And everything about you, you know, you win. Got the Ace of Cups. You don't have time for petty stuff. And just be aware, I believe that a lot of people, instead of getting that good vibe, good feeling, they're taking their frustrations out on others. So be aware of that so that you can protect yourself and, you know, sage often. I'm just saying, okay? Much love and much light to you. And if you haven't already done so, like and share our videos and be sure to subscribe to the channel. And you can also get a personal reading with me by going to astrologylookinside.com and go to astrologylookinside.com/shop. That's the shop. And choose the reading of your choice. There's lots of options there. Okay. All right. Much love, much light to you. Stay healthy, you guys. Okay. I know I got a little cough, and so, you know, stay healthy. All right. Blessings to you. And happy full moon.